It was a true Bollywood fairy tale between the two actors, Rhea Chakraborty and Sushant Singh Rajput. Forgive me if I misspelled the names. They were successful, young, and beautiful. And they were in love. The whole world seemed to be at their feet. And then everything went wrong. Let's talk about it. The glitz and glam of the Bollywood spotlight hid a dark secret. Sushant was suffering from severe mental problems. The 34-year-old heard voices in his head. He constantly felt watched, and he had severe depressive phases. His girlfriend Rhea was trying her best to keep Sushant stable. She constantly tried to get him to take his medication, but unfortunately he refused to take them more often than not. His constant use of weed did the exact opposite of what he intended with it. Instead of calming him down, it made his condition worse. On the 8th of June, 2020, Rhea visited her boyfriend in his penthouse in Mumbai's very prestigious Bandra West quarter. When she saw that Sushant was smoking weed and had again not taken his medication, she had had enough. The two got into a fight. She called her brother Shovik to pick her up, and he did. That was the last time she saw her boyfriend alive. 6 days later, on the 14th of June, Sushant tried to call Rhea twice, at 2 o'clock at night, but she didn't pick up. The following morning, at about 9, he talked to his sister on the phone. That was the last time anyone heard from him. As the autopsy later showed, he did actually take his pills that morning, with some orange juice. When his cook couldn't reach him at about 11, he somehow seemed to have a premonition that something was wrong, because he immediately called a locksmith to open the front door. And he had been right. The two found Sushant hanging from the ventilator in the living room. The police immediately ruled it suicide, and the autopsy confirmed this only a few days later. Sushant died from self-asphyxiation. Following his death, Rhea wrote the following on Instagram. "I will never accept that you are gone. You were everything a beautiful person can be. The biggest wonder the world has ever seen." This is where this very tragic story could have ended. But Sushant's father was not done. He was enraged, and he wanted someone to blame for his son's early passing, and he found her. 1 month after Sushant's death, he went to the police and filed charges against his son's late girlfriend Rhea and her family. He accused them of aiding in his son's death, false imprisonment, and stealing his son's money. He started what I can only call a total witch hunt. And it worked. Sushant's fans, conspiracy theorists, and even the media started an absolute war on Rhea. They even threatened to kill and rape her. And they started calling her murderers. Without any proof, by the way. On the 8th of September, Rhea actually got arrested on drug charges. The one who called the police? Sushant's father. He claimed that it was Rhea that gave her boyfriend the weed and other illegal drugs. A blatant lie. Nonetheless, the police arrest her and her brother, and they get put into the Paikula prison in Mumbai. The prison is its own nightmare. It's completely overcrowded, cockroaches and rats run rampant, and the guards and other inmates are not shy to use violence. Rhea later recounted the following. "It was just about survival, to make it another day. Every day was like a year. Some women wait up to 5 years in that prison before they even see the inside of a courtroom. But Rhea was lucky. She quote-unquote only had to be in there for a month before her lawyer got her out on bail. But she was not free. She was not allowed to leave the country and had to constantly check in with the local police department. Within a few months, everything was taken from the young woman. Her boyfriend was dead, her father-in-law had started a witch hunt that the Indian people were more than glad to join, and her career was over. No one would hire her anymore. It took until the spring of 2025 for the federal investigator to make a public statement. In it, he declared Sushant's death completely self-inflicted. Rhea and her family had been innocent from the get-go. And the drugs? Yeah, he got them himself. They also never kept him in imprisonment in his own apartment. And neither Rhea nor her family had stolen a single cent of his money. Her lawyer said the following. "She has endured immeasurable suffering. She has been made the scapegoat of a national witch hunt." Sushant's father never apologized, nor did the people that threatened her and her family. But Rhea fought her way back into life. She and her brother have started a model agency called Chapter 2 for their new beginning. I'll leave you with Rhea's words. "Bit by bit, I understand that the sun goes down, only to rise again."